Okay. See?
Hello guys, we are in the village, and actually that is my beautiful wife right there. She's airing the clothes. Look at the beautiful view coming live from a place called Segovia Espinar, where we normally come during the weekend, or most probably when we have vacation during the holidays. The reason as to why we actually come here because in Madrid is very hot. So here I can say is more cooler than Madrid when it's summer. So that's why we mostly come here to at least have some cool breeze, you know. So if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Chef Matiko, and I'm saying hi from this far end. And of course, for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to support us. Chef Matiko, you be blessed. So on today's video, mommy wave, mommy. Yeah, she's very busy right there. So from today's video is not actually about the village, but I'll do that probably very time soon to show you around and to tell you what to give you an update. I can say I don't want to reveal a lot of things. So guys, on today's video I want to tell you that we've been constructing our dream house in East Africa, Kenya, Nyabohanse village, and we stopped due to unavoidable circumstances. You know, sometimes in construction we take breaks. Yeah, so sometimes we have to save, go back. You know, it's not easy for those people who have been constructing. You know that is never easy, and for that reason we took a break. And of course we had some my engineer was very busy. We had a project in a place in a region called Kisi, and the project is done. So please, if you've not actually watched the video of the project, please el padre de tu amiga Paula. Yo creo que sí es él. So if you've not watched the video, sorry about that. Please go watch the video so that at least if you want to work with us, you can kindly do it. I always put a number in right down here. So please contact us for business. So guys, I was telling you about the construction. So we are officially starting again, and the movie I don't know, we decided actually to change the plan from the house that we'll be seeing later on the video. It was a 2-bedroom house, and right now I'm going to put a master bedroom at the top. The reason as to why, the family is growing big, and at least I thought that I can have a master bedroom at the top. So I decided to change all the plan, and we can't wait to see how things go. So please watch this video until the end. My sister, who is my PA, who is my secretary, who is my assistant, I call it, is doing this video from the village to show you what is going on. So please watch this video until the end, and we see how it goes. Keep on subscribing, keep on supporting us, and that will be so good of you. So thank you so much. Please watch this video until the end and we see how it goes.
Utaanguka. Hello there, welcome to Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. Watch the video until the end because today we have something good. As you can see, I'm seated at Chef Matiko and Laura's house that is yet to begin phase 2 of the construction of this beautiful house. Oh, I'm always thinking, what name are they gonna give this house now that this other one is Casa de Mama, and you see how beautiful it looks like. Wow, especially from this angle right here, it looks so beautiful. So what do you think, guys? What do you think Chef is gonna name this amazing house that is big? And I can't picture the kind of a house that is going to be. Let me just say it's gonna be this big and fancy, you know. Yeah, we had finished the construction of let's say now the phase 1. That was the construction from the ground to the top, that is raising the walls just from the foundation of the house, putting the stones. Now you can see the house. We have maze from the placing and digging out of this foundation of the house, putting of these stones, you know, adding some slab, raising the walls, tying the lintels of the house. Until now, that was phase 1 of this beautiful house. And since then the construction stopped due to unavoidable circumstances, which it is now yet to begin. And today we'll be having maybe some of the materials of this house coming back. See how it is right now. The woods that were used to make things, that is the support, I don't know how they call it in a masonry name, but I mean the support, that thing they build using timbers and nails so that they can stand on it and continue construction from the top side. That is what I'm meaning. So these are the woods that were used, and as you can see, they were removed, some of them. Yeah, this is what it looked like before. So they made this. I think they are going to rebuild again these things, though I don't know the masonry name. They're gonna use it. We have the ladder over there, although we had a long one, a very long ladder. I don't know where it is right now, but still it's gonna be used because they are very high walls, and they need to climb on the ladder and reach up there. Look at this. And don't think maybe we neglected this house because the construction stopped and all that. No, there's a time Avocado Man and Hamza did some cleaning inside here. There were actually maize that were this side, on this other side. You see, when this one died, this was a maize plant. It even died. They slashed the weeds that were here, the unwanted weeds, those things that had grown over here, they slashed them. But guess what? Since no activity is going on here, they decided to grow up back again. So that is why you are seeing it is kind of bushy inside here. Even some crawling creatures which I'm afraid of might even be hiding here. This is veggie, we call it managu. This is also mchicha. I don't know how they are called. It is called mchicha. You see, so a lot of things have grown inside here. And this is Sniper and Prince. I don't know what they were looking for. You can see they were scratching down here. Look at their tiny feet. They're not tiny because they are big dogs. They were scratching over there, and I don't know what they were looking for, but it's gonna be welcome. You see, some things for the construction are still here. Oh. Yeah, those are some of them. So if we resume, it's like it will be a fresh start, but it had already started. This is it can be used to fence a compound because it has these thorns which can scratch a thief if they try to come inside the house. We have sorghum inside here. We are yet to harvest. We have some flowers over there. Some, not sun. I said some flowers. We have veggies, blackjacks, everything is growing inside here. So all this is gonna be taken care of. They'll be slashing when they'll be resuming now to construct. That is our masons. Now that the schools have resumed, Hamza and Avocado Man are not here. That will be done when they will be resuming their work. The walls are intact. You know, I used to think when someone builds the walls, when they raise to that high, to that height, let me call it that way, they crack on their own. But no, I think it's the kind of maybe how people build or how strong the house is, because I've been seeing the houses that have been built even at home. There's another one I'll show you. The houses that have been built and then they stop to construct them, they kind of create some cracks, but this one is very much intact. So you can see the walls are intact. There's no cracks, there's no problem with it. Even the lintel, they were crossed, they were built so tight, so strong. And this one's, oh, I think the mason that was here had explained that time when they were building, because I asked him why they put this, or sometimes they use that fence, the one that has needle like, it is tied. So he said this one's here prevents cracking. You see, so they are in some areas like here at intervals. There's one there, there's another one right here. It is a metallic something, metal, you see, it's metallic. They put them now on intervals. So those ones over there prevent, it's only that I don't know the name, but they prevent cracking. That is why you can't see any crack on this house. You see, but from this other side you can't see them, so they are like all over. It is right here, another one. Right now I can build a house inside my head because I've been around masons and I've been seeing what they do and how they do it. It's only that I don't have that strength of building a house, but let me tell you, I can. Yeah, So on this other side, there's some damage, a little damage. I think this happened when they were bringing in, what is it called, the slab. When they are bringing in the slab to be poured on the lintels up there is when this happened, but it's gonna be rectified. This one right here, and outside here I'll be out maybe, but you can see this. They built this to bring out the design as a mama's house, that is Casa de Mama. Let me go and show you so that you understand what I'm talking about. You see, mama's windows has a design. It's very beautiful. It has a design that was built. So they did it after they had finished like this, everything. So I asked the mason, why are you doing this? Because I can see you have already finished to build, and then you're building something else. Do you look at this design? The way it is, this is what I'm talking about. This wall over here, this. So for this, it is rectangular, but it's not closed down there. Kinda preventing this even when it rains, something like that. But its main purpose is for decoration, something like that. That is what the mason told me. And I don't know if it's on this other window. On this other window, on this side, we have that one. So they didn't build it going downwards, but they left it that way. You see? So that one is what they built on the windows of this house, which you guys say it's small. No, it's not small. It is very, very big. So you can see the design is right here. This is what they did instead. Now it is like a C shaped. That way, from that end down, and then this way. So that is how it looks like. That is for, how do we call it now? Decoration, be it maybe to prevent the rain from getting to the window. Any of that can be. So you see also those things are still here. The ones that prevents cracking of the house. See, very demure. So on this other side, maybe the door. It's what we don't know, the plan of the house. It is mysterious. We don't know what. Oh, I just said something. Remember this, guys? And why are there bees? The bees are eating. Look at that. That is a bee. There's another one right here. I don't want to distract them. Can you see a bee? Oh my. So these bees get attracted to anything as long as it has scent. I'm afraid of bees because I know they're attracted to some scents, and I have this perfume. They might just attack me. But I'm not distracting them. I just came to see these how it's coming out. Remember, there's our previous video where I showed you it was covered like this thing right here. It was, oops, look at that bee. Please don't attack me. It was right here, and now it has gone down. So it's continuing to release the bananas, and you see how they are coming out until it's enough. Now this one can fall, or sometimes we cut it. So on this other tree, look at that, the one that Mama had complained, it's taking so long. We planted it the time we moved into this place, but it hasn't even produced anything. That is how it looks like. The banana. Oh, this seems is going to be big because look at this thing. I'm not a farmer, guys. I really don't know the names of these things. I just know that is a banana that is coming, and the bananas are inside of this thing, which I don't know the name. And when it gets to mature and grow enough bananas, it will fall off, or someone can remove it. you know. That was just a by the way. I was showing you that banana because it came during the right season. We are having the avocados that are growing. We are having two avocados actually, but the one that I'm seeing is going to mature early is that one right there, which is next to the mango tree. The mango, I can't see the fruits. I don't know if it's because it's the first season that it is producing, so there's nothing. It produced some flowers, but then they fall off, and there was no mango fruit. Yeah, but for the avocado tree, there are some avocados up there. Can see those are avocados, and this other tree, you see the flowers and avocados are coming out. And also God blessed us with the bananas, and now they are producing. So we'll be having a double fruit season with bananas and avocados. All right, so we come back here again, Chef Matiko and Laura's house. The design of this other side, it's also a sea-like, but facing this other direction. You see how beautiful it's gonna be? It's facing now this other direction. So I don't know if this is a bit extending, but it looks good. So they'll be continuing to construct it as we resume now phase 2 of the construction of this house. Is when we are going to get to see what is going to, you know, how it's going to be, because as for now we can't judge yet. We don't know. Another thing, maybe you might ask what that is, that wall that is extending, because when we get inside, the wall is not extending in both sides, it's only one wall. He said it's gonna be like a slope like. That is what the mason said. It's gonna be a slope like. So that is why they extended the wall up here. The wall I'm talking about is that one. You see, it has extended past the lintel, past the level of the other walls, but this one here is still normal. So when I asked the mason previously when they were building, he said they're going to make a design, and that the extended wall shows that that design is going to be a slopey rooftop. So we don't know. Let us wait and see. Actually, this house is unique and mysterious. It's unique because of the designs that have been used. Like this here is the bathroom, I believe we had told you. And the entire of that is not going to be a window. Don't get it twisted. That is not going to be a window. It's going to be not a window, sorry. It's going to be a window, not a door. Sorry for the confusion. It's going to be a window, not a door. Even in my thoughts, I was like, how are they going to place a door at the back or at inside the washroom, you know? I always think that doors like this are placed maybe the back door through the kitchen or the balcony or something like that. But for this, it's not going to be a door. It's going to be a window. So a big one, a big enough. Yeah, and there's that wall, so I believe people on the other side can't be able to see. That is our neighborhood. Yep. And what else? On this other side, you can see it's called the foundation. They had plastered from outside and left the inside. That is to prevent the rain from removing the soil, according to the mason. I'm just seconding the mason's words. You see, it was built with this is mud, yeah? And remember, this is the mud from the old house that was demolished, the one that Chef Matiko and Laura were living. That is the mud from the old house that was mixed up after they demolished it. They didn't like get rid of the mud or something, so they left it, and then they used it to build the foundation of this house. So they used the stones, the big ones. Right now they haven't brought them because I don't think if they'll need to be any use of them, because we have the foundation already. But what I'm thinking is that you see this living room, or let's just call it a room because we don't know what it's gonna be. It's kind of deep. The land was not was not leveled enough because it was kind of sloppy. So on that other side you can even see how the foundation is, but on this other side it is kind of down, it is deep. So they had to make sure that other side is raised, as you can see, even from the other room, this bedroom right here. Let me show you. Although this was quite up a bit, but they had to make sure that the foundation was raised so that the house is leveled, you know, according to the measurement of the house. It needed to be levelized. That is what every mason does, or every builder, because when you're building a house you don't want it to slant or to slope. So they had to dig deeper. Even the holes, they are called the trenches for the foundation. On this other side they were very deep, but on this other side they were just shallow, because this other end was a bit high and this other end was a bit low. So when they placed the stones, they used the mud from the previous house that was right here. Can you picture it? Can you even remember? No one even can remember, but we're going to show you. So that house was demolished and we used the mud. For the woods that were used to build it, actually they were not that much, because Mama said back then when she was building that house, she didn't use a lot of woods. So to make it stronger, because it was here more than 10 years, to make it stronger she had to use a lot of mud. We build with mud. You put the woods and then you cross another woods, so that the tiny ones, so that you can put mud inside in between the woods and make the house strong. So they used a lot of mud and it was difficult to demolish. Actually they used a lot of energy. I remember the masons when they were demolishing it. So the mud was like a lot and we couldn't move it, so they used to create the foundation with the mud. So since the mud, when it rains, the mud always slips off, you know. That is mud, that is, you know, soil. When it rains it slips off, or it, how can I call it? I believe you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, like when it rains, now the mud starts to come off. So on this other side, the outer sides, which were exposed much to the rain, especially when it rains, they had to plaster it. You see, they had to plaster these other sides. You can even see from the outside only. You see, they went round, they plastered it. They made sure the plaster was enough. But also on this other side they plastered. So this was to prevent the rain from coming to this the mud that is between the stones and pulling it off, going with it. That would have made the foundation very weak. And you know, a house is a foundation. If you make a weak foundation, trust me, it's gonna fall anytime soon. So to prevent the foundation from being weak, they had to plaster all round from the outside. You see, they plastered it all round. So as I'm taking you around, you can see the difference of this foundation, how tall this other side is and how short, or can I call it low, the other foundation is. So this is because on this other side it was kind of sloppy, so they had to raise it to ensure the measurements are the same, or they align with each other. So with that, they didn't plaster inside because they will be leveling the ground to make sure the house is leveled when they'll be resuming phase 2 now. That is to pour the, I don't know if it's stones or marram, but I remember Engineer Matiko had said they're gonna put stones, maybe it's called those gravels, the small ones that are being brought today. They're gonna pour that inside here, and then the marram sand. Marram sand makes the house strong because it attaches to each other. So it's gonna be poured over here and they'll be hitting it. They make sure the floor is leveled, and after that maybe cement or something like that. I'm not sure of the process because I haven't seen any. Maybe from Mama's house I didn't see how they were doing it, but this will be showing you live how they are going to do it. Yeah, so they will level the entire house. That is why I'm taking you around. You know, as we are closing this chapter of phase 1, we had closed it, but then now we are resuming phase 2 now of the construction of this house. That is Chef Matiko and Laura's house. All right, so after that, maybe plastering will be done after the leveling, or maybe they might plaster all round or do the roofing. Any can start. They can start with the roofing of the house, which you don't know how it's going to be. We have no idea because the house is unique. So we just sit, relax, and wait to see how it's going to be. After that, now the leveling and all that will be done. And I know the big thing that is surprising many is this huge door. We don't know for sure, because if you ask someone, let's say if someone who hasn't seen it, when he comes inside here, he'll be like, is this a garage or something? You know, it has a very big door, so we don't know. But from the look of things, it might be a sliding door, maybe, because it's big. You can't just build something big like this and have no idea. So we are not the masons, we are not the designers, but we are the viewers. We just see, and we just see how it's being done. All right, so we'll be showing you step by step how everything is going to be. Especially this door is what I want to see. I'm eager to see how they're going to make it. And this house, remember, it's a 2-bedroom house. We have the bedroom on this side, another one on this side, and the washroom in the middle of the bedrooms, and then now this big room. This big room, I think it might be divided into 3, like 3 or 2, maybe a living room, a kitchen, an open one, and then a dining. So I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I'm just saying, but we got to wait and see how it's going to come out. Habari zenu? Mko poa? Oh, you're Obadia Marwa. Alisema mnaleta mbili, so you don't mix them. One should be poured on this side and the other one over there. Oh, okay. So this is the ballast. Okay.
I was sent here by Nasto.
Nasto?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a cousin.
I'm coming with the ballast from the ship.
Okay.
This is the magnet.
Oh, this is the magnet.
Yes.
Oh, they are different?
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought they were just the same.
Yeah. That's very expensive. The one
Oh,
that is coming.
compared to this one. So, no, that is my big brother.
Okay.
No, there's an engineer. That is Engineer Matiko and Chef Matiko, the one who stays here, the owner here. Oh, Nestor is here too. Yeah, na wakazi. Mwanzo.
Unaona kuna ugongo.
Ngerudi. Look at Tam.
Hapo vijana wanapendeza na kuona hapa karibu. Umeona vijana wawili hapo?
Ngeka pikipiki. Oh. So this is the ballast that was supposed to be brought, and then there are two trucks. This is the first truck, and as they've told us, this one right here is man-made ballast. So the one that is coming with the different truck will be poured here, and that is a machine-made ballast. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It's just the normal one. I really never knew the difference of this ballast. You see, it's just normal from my eyes. Let's see how the machine-made ballast looks like. It's the one that Nasto has gone to direct the driver to come on this side. He has gone to pick him up on the other side of the road. So these ones here are leaving. Bye. 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 Okay. Hamza, why nikuone? Hamza is comfortably sitting there at the rooftop. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Hawaogopi? Yes. So I think they will have to wait the other one because our road over there is a little bit tiny, so they can't like just pass the two tracks together. It's not like a tarmac road, it's just a maram road. So maybe they will wait. The other truck will have to wait, and this other one for it to go. Guys, do you know the difference between man-made ballast and this normal one? The man-made one is the normal one, but the machine-made is the one that is different. I never knew about that until today. I used to know the stones. They're just stones, you know, small stones. Call them gravel. Even the name gravel, I don't know the meaning. I'm gonna check it out to see the difference between gravels and ballast. Or if you know, guys, kindly let us know in the comments section, because soon we are so excited. We are resuming phase 2 of the construction of Chef Matiko and Laura's house. Do you know how good that sounds? Now the masons will be back. They've gone. So I think Nasto has gone to direct the other one where he's coming. Yeah, we'll wait for him and get to see the differences between those tones, man-made and I should have asked him. It's only that I'm not used to them, so I know they would have not refused to tell me why it's man-made and the other one machine-made. Yeah, I'm trying to pull off some things that are stuck over here. Just go and check the amounts. Mambo. Unaitwa nani? Unaitwa Junior. Unaitwa Junior? Haya, Junior. So this is the amount of this, like, let me say this is how it looks in camera, but in actual there are many. Like, this is just one truck. You can see there are so many little stones stroke ballast. So this is the amount, you can see, of what a truck can carry. So like, they don't just overload it up to, you know, full, because our roads here are bumpy. Our roads, like the road, the tarmac road at Nyabohanse side, it's a little bit bumpy, so it can't be full to the past the brim, because if they can hear the horn, it's coming. So if they feel it above the brim, they might be, you know, slipping and falling over the road, and that will not be good. So that one over there, it was just filled to the brim. I saw it on the track. That is what I believe. Now the remaining part, where I'm not sure, I don't know. I don't know why they are horning from that other end, but Nasto is there to direct them. So there it is. So here's the second track. Oh, it is so fine. Like this other type, it is very fine. Oh, they're just the same. Oh, Mesame. Yeah. Over here. Oh, now I can see. Nishaona. Yeah. Umefungua? Hajafungua bado.
Atakimbia. Hizo kidogo.
Anaona kweli.
Ukubwa huko. Ukoma ukubwa huko. Wewe unapiga
So this one is the machine made.
Yeah.
Hey, so fine. Na zile vitu haziwezi ya mwisho.
ile iko. Tunaona ile iko kabisa. Kuja chini. Wanyo. Aenda na nani? Aenda na nini? Tunaona hii safi.
So fine. Sasa hii inatumika kujenga nini?
Hii inatumika pillars na slab.
Oh, for the slab.
Ile inatumika chini.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Asante. Okay. Yeah, so they are living. Okay. So look at this. It is the fine ballast, and it can be used for decoration and some other things that I didn't get clearly what he was saying. I'm sorry guys. And there's this one over here, this one which is now the man-made. I believe this is the one that you find sometimes men, even ladies, they have something like a hammer, a big hammer, and another like a metal rod the one that is strong, big or thick. Now they place it on top of this, and then they hit with the hammer. They place the metal rod on top of the stone like this, and then they hit it with the rod. Now they break into small pieces like this. That is what is meant by man-made. But what we mean by machine-made are these ones. They are placed inside a machine, and they are grinded into these fine particles of ballast. And this is how it looks like. And there are so many compared to those other ones. Yeah, and he has said these machine-made ballasts are very expensive compared to the man-made ballast. They are very expensive. So you can see the difference, guys. You can see the difference between them. Even this one is a bit glowing. It's glowing, and the other one is a little dark. Yeah. So it's because this was through the machine, and the other one is just through man-made and hands and hammers. Shamo. And the other one was through hands and all that. Yeah, so we are so excited because soon we will be resuming the construction of Chef Matiko and Laura's house. I can't wait because it's always this active days here, and at least we won't be bored. You know, it gets bored when Hamza and Avocado Man are at school, but now that at least there will be activities here and there, we thank God, you know. Yeah. Kichwa peke yake. Sawa. Na supu nyingi. Supu iko lakini si ndio? Hata nikuje basi. I was asking if they left something for me to eat. Ruby the eater. Oh, I'm starving. Let me now go eat. Tea. So I'm there. Hi. Unakula? Sure. Unakula vitu na mama leo? Yangu iko wapi? Yangu iko wapi? Ibra. That is Ibra. Oh, I saw someone asking. That is our aunt's little son, who we stay with here at Mama Chef's. Yeah. You people, some people maybe don't like living with a lot of people, but if you have a house and you feel you are a people's person, I think it is okay to live with people, right? Especially family. Not like everyone just go and no, like family. Do you guys know what I'm going to eat? Our traditional meal. Look at that. So this is ugali. It's ugali made of sorghum. I'm already salivating. This is sorghum ugali, and I told them to leave for me this chicken. It's the head of the chicken. So if you don't eat that, don't come at me. Do not come at me. Mama is coming. She has left. This, yes. Oh, sawa, acha nimpigie. Yeah, that is Hamza. So you dip it inside soup. And it is so soft that you just chew twice or thrice and it's already gone. So Mama is coming, and our auntie over here, she prepared for us this. So you see, this is chicken. You guys don't come at me. Traditionally here we eat even the feet. Are they called feet? Like you wash it scrap off, you know, and now you can eat it. Oh, it's so sweet. Jesus Christ, I wish you guys were here to eat with me. Ay. What a confidence boost. So it's almost done. I wish you knew how this kienyeji chicken is sweet. Oh my days. It is the sweetest. And then I mix it with ugali. So guys, okay, it's weird. I know maybe some of you will be like, how do you eat that? This is kienyeji. Kienyeji chicken is the local chicken, not the broiler. There's a broiler and what type in the comment section, the other type. I know the other one is called broiler, and this is the non-broiler one. And I'm telling you, it's the sweetest chicken you'll ever wanna eat. But I remember you might ask why Sam's at home. They've gone for sports. And previously we had told you that their team was beaten. Their team, Hamza's team, it was beaten, so that is why he didn't go. That is their school team was beaten by Avocado Man's school team. Football team, that is, you know, they are footballers, right? But Avocado Man participates in two of them, that is football and athletics, right? So that is why he's not here, and Hamza is here, but he'll be going back tomorrow to school. This thing is heavenly. I want to put on a pullover. Oh, because it's already raining. I can feel the droplets. Yeah. And we were talking about that house. So over here, there's the remaining bricks. The ones that we've been trying to secure them so that the rain do not destroy them. And as you can see, this will be used in some areas, so they're not gonna go to waste. You can see like this one here is very much okay, in good condition. So maybe these ones, they were placed here although they fell, and that's why you see they broke. They were placed against the wall so that they don't break, but unfortunately I think the wind was too much, and they fell. So some of them can be used during the construction of that house, and if not, depending with what they are going to continue or what they are going to make in this phase 2, they might purchase other bricks. Yeah, like just like last time they purchased bricks, and they were used to build the house. So we have the ballast. You've seen the ballast that was brought in a few minutes earlier. The weather has just changed, you know. We have the ballast outside there, and they are in two types. I've shown you. So that one will be used, although maybe if Engineer Matiko will be here, will come here, he will explain to us how the ballast is going to be used on this house, because honestly I don't know. Maybe some on the ground, but what I know, it might be used some areas like the leveling of the house, you know, the ground, it might be used over there. And we don't know, but the ballast is so much, like it's many, it's the amount is big. They brought like an entire 2 trucks, so I don't know what the ballast is gonna be used for. That is a masonry work. So maybe with them they can explain to us what exactly it's going to be used for. And with that being said, you see, when Chef Matiko and Laura's house was being constructed, we had also this tank tower that was also under construction. And as you can see from my end, it is complete, let's say 80% done, because the grills over there needs to be painted, and also maybe they can paint it, but it was plastered. If maybe chef feels like it needs to be, something needs to be done again, he can paint it, but that is not a must, you know. That is if he feels like it, because the house looks beautiful and maybe the door can be cleared. There's these are the cements, yeah, and they're not coming off. Some of them, you see, like this one, maybe using a stick and just clear. But for the tank tower is almost there. Can't say, let's say complete, but our complete is 80%. You can see, like, it's beautifully and you know, structured very well. And this other side, maybe you might wonder, what the hell is that? It is an outlet where smoke will be passing. So Mama has not yet started to use the, what is it called, this multi-purpose stove. She has not yet started to use it. So when she will start to use it, they will put a pipe that will be directing the smoke going up, because assume they don't put a pipe over here and I will remove this brick, the smoke will be dirtifying the entire of this area. And remember, money, time was used to energy was used to plaster over here. That will be a total wastage. So they're gonna place a pipe, a metallic one, I believe, because a plastic pipe will burn or it will deform due to the heat from the smoke. So they're gonna put a metallic pipe over here that will be directing smoke going upwards. So it will be directed towards the sky so that the smoke goes up. And also, as you can see over here, they did a good job. They placed the staircases, the metallic ones. It is very strong. Maybe it's not even shaking. It is very strong. Maybe you might assume that it's weak because of the way it looks. No, it was done, it was structured by our masons who know what they do. Like, we trust their job. Chef Matiko and Engineer Matiko trust their job very much. So going up, you can see, although it is showing rust, that rust is due to water. Remember, it's outside, it's in the open, and the rain usually rains. When they were brought here, they were silver, like, you know, when they were new. But now that they're exposed to the rain and all that, and not painted, you see, the goodness of painting is that they don't rust. Like, you see that door? If it was left without being painted, it would have rusted. So, like, with this metal stairs, metallic stairs, it's showing some kind of rust because it hasn't been painted, but that will be worked on. It's not affecting it that much. The water tank is almost there. That is maybe if they'll think of painting, but that is not that necessary if it was my opinion, because some other things needs to be done. So when you stand here, this is the view. Chef Matiko and Laura's house. This is the view from this other side. Maybe you might think the mama's house is raised while his house is down. You know, we are not sure of the kind of the roof that is going to make for his house. So patience, we said, as we wait and see how it's going to come out. Yeah, but it looks so good. So we don't know. A hidden roof is a must. That is what I know, because Engineer Matiko had said, you know, with the hidden roof, it saves on costs, it saves on energy, you know, the timbers and all that, because you don't have, you can see that one, like, they've used a lot of iron sheets. But when you look at Mama's roof, the iron sheets, they are very few, so you have to save on money. Yeah, the rain is it's dripping, so you have to save on cash, you know. So the second phase is now here. The materials are inside. We've already seen the ballast outside there. We have the ballast at the moment, and maybe the rest of the materials will be coming in slowly by slowly as we resume now, as they plan, you know, and see how it's going to be. Hey Sniper, hey there. Hi. Sniper, Prince, hello, how are you? Missed you. There is Sniper and Prince. They're in their house. So that is it with that other house. I was taking you around this tank tower to see, you know, the progress that, let's say the progress is done, because it's not continuing with all that, but we call this a progress, right? To see the progress that has been done over here. And also what we have access to is her kitchen, which she hasn't started to use her multi-purpose stove, but we use the kitchen itself to do some other things like cooking. Yeah, that is the big purpose of it. So with that being done, the remaining parts, maybe when they'll be done with this house, they might check to see, but you know, it doesn't require much. What now we are aiming, or what we are we want to focus on, is this beautiful house, Chef Matiko and Laura's, which is yet now to resume the construction, and we see how it's gonna come, because I also have been waiting to see what they are going to bring out. I know when we were filming in our previous video during the construction of this house, a lot of people were like, can't you build a story building? We go with someone's pocket, all right? If he decides maybe and say, since I can now afford to build a story building, let me put it, he just built, you know. But I don't know how they change. I don't know, you know, it needs to be strong and all that, but he might decide and do that. With that being said, guys, keep watching for we have amazing videos. If you hadn't seen maybe the construction of this house, you can scroll on our previous videos. We have a lot of them since the beginning. That is the foundation, digging of trenches, foundation, raising of the walls and all that. You can go back and watch, and we'll really appreciate you. That being said, kindly subscribe to Chef Matiko's YouTube channel if you haven't. We have I also have a YouTube channel, African Ruby. Kindly hit me up over there and give me a sub, and God will continue blessing you so much. We have Wayne Mabere, that is Chef Matiko's sister. We have Maria Mugini and Mabere 254. Hit us up and kindly subscribe to our YouTube channels. May God bless you so much abundantly, so that you keep watching us. Thank you so much.